Hey everyone, so I have February's wrap up and March TBR, so stick around if you want to know what I've read and what I'm going to read. Yeah. So I did a grand total of 5 videos, and that would be the wrap up and TBR for February, and then I did 3 book reviews on This Wicked Game, The Time Traveler's Wife, and Hollow City. And then just yesterday I posted a video of it's telling you about my love of reading. So yeah. As for the books, so the books that I've read last month was This Wicked Game by Michelle Zink. I give it a 5 out of 5. It was a very good book. I will probably put a link below up with this book review that I did. The next book that I read right after that was The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. This was a 5 out of 5. I will give it more too. And I will also put a link below to my book review. And also, I also finally read and finished The Count of Monte Cristo as Retold by Sherlock Holmes, which I will probably leave a picture right about now. And that was by Holy Ghostwriter, and I gave that a 4 out of 5. It was a very interesting book, and the story was retold by Sherlock Holmes, and the only thing that I didn't like, that I kind of hoped for, was that there was more of Sherlock to the story, because it's told by Sherlock, even though it is about the Count of Monte Cristo. But anyways, moving on. The next book that I read after that was Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I'll also post down below my book review on it. 5 out of 5. Loved it. I cannot wait for the 3rd book to come out. And the next book that I read was Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. 5 out of 5. Amazing book. If you don't know what it's about, think Alice in Wonderland, but with zombies, minus some few things. So yeah. And the next book that I've read was Speak by Lori Hales Anderson. I thought I was gonna hate this book, and turns out that I loved it. I seen somebody else read it, and she said to go with it with an open mind, so I did, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. I loved this book so much. I read it in one day, so this is definitely a must read if you have not read it. And because I was finished with my TBR for last month, I managed to fit in 2 more books, which was Through the Zombie Glass by Gina Showalter, the 2nd book to the to Alice in Zombieland. I gave this a 5 out of 5. It was awesome, and I cannot wait for her next one to come out. I mean, this was so good. And then the last book that I read, and I'm finally, yes, I know I'm way behind, but still, and that was Divergent by Veronica Roth. Oh my god, 5 out of 5. It was so good. I have to get the last 2 books. I need to find a way to get the last 2 books. So good. And of course, if you have not read it, you need to read it. It's about a girl named Triss who is divergent but has to hide it because it is dangerous for her to be divergent. So if you have not read it, I suggest you pick it up. So yeah. So on to my TBR for this month. So for this one, I decided to read off my Nook because I have lots and lots of ebooks on here that need to be read. So the first one that I'm going to read, which I'm currently reading, is The Iron Jaw Boy in the Hands on the Moon by Nicholas Lee. This is the second book to the Iron Jaw Boy series, and so far it's really good, and I can't wait to dive into it more. The next book that I'm going to be reading for this month is Attack on Orbital 454 by Marcus Clay Grove. And then after that is Get Inked by, I think, various authors. I don't know. I should have read more into this. Oh, it's a whole list of authors right there if you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm not going to get through that. And then after that one is Binds by Rebecca Espinoza. Free Gifts by Alice Nuttall. Neighborhood Watch by Joseph A. Turcotte. Reincarnations by Alicia J. Love. I think that's Alyssa, whatever, I don't know. And the last book that I'm going to be reading is The Collin Genesis by Michael Brent Collins. And that is my TBR for this month. And yeah, on the next scene. Well, that is it for this wrap up and TBR, and thank you guys for watching. And if you guys I'll gladly appreciate it if you guys can subscribe, comment, and like, just to let me know you care. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are. Make it awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Later days.
Under the covers, wait for me.